You are here, right now. Somewhere on the surface of a planet spinning through darkness at nearly 1,000 miles per hour, while orbiting a star at more than 67,000 miles per hour. You probably don't feel any of that. You feel the chair beneath you, the weight of your body, the noise of your thoughts. You worry about tomorrow. You replay yesterday. You carry conversations that ended years ago. You imagine futures that may never arrive. Yet beneath all of it lies a question humanity has never answered. Why are you here? Not in this room, not in this city. Why are you conscious at all? For thousands of years, religions, philosophers, scientists, mystics, and poets have searched for an answer. No one has found one that ends the conversation. Some call it God, some call it chance, some call it destiny, some simply admit they don't know. Perhaps that is the most honest position. You exist, that is certain. Everything else is interpretation. The universe remains silent, and that silence has accompanied humanity since the beginning. Look at the Earth, not as a citizen, not as a consumer, not as a member of a nation. Look at it as it really is, a small sphere of rock and water suspended inside an ocean of emptiness. A fragile island of life floating through a universe that appears almost entirely hostile to life. The Earth is approximately 4.5 billion years old. Modern humans have existed for only a tiny fraction of that time. Everything you call civilization occupies an almost invisible moment in the planet's history. Every empire, every religion, every war, every invention, every love story, every tragedy. A brief flicker. Yet human beings spend enormous amounts of energy worrying about things that will vanish almost immediately. A delayed message, a stranger's opinion, a failed plan, an awkward moment. The mind is remarkable. It can create suffering without any external enemy. Entire prisons can be built from thought alone, and many people spend their lives trapped inside them. You are smaller than you think. If we moved far enough away from Earth, your city would disappear, then your country, then the planet itself. Eventually, there would be no visible trace that you ever existed, no visible trace that humanity existed, no visible trace that Earth existed. The scale of the cosmos is so large that the human brain struggles to comprehend it. There are hundreds of billions of stars in our galaxy, hundreds of billions of galaxies in the observable universe, possibly far more beyond what we can see. And somewhere inside this incomprehensible vastness, a collection of atoms became self-aware. You. Matter learned how to ask questions. Matter learned how to fear death. Matter learned how to wonder whether life has meaning. Perhaps that is the strangest fact in existence. The universe created observers capable of questioning the universe, yet the questions remain unanswered. The abyss does not explain itself. It simply exists. There is a truth hidden beneath every human story. You will die. Everyone you know will die. Everyone you love. Everyone you hate. Everyone who ever inspired you. Everyone who ever disappointed you. No exception has ever been found. Death is not a flaw in reality. It appears to be one of its fundamental rules. History is filled with people who believed they would be remembered forever. Kings, emperors, conquerors, prophets, billionaires, celebrities. Most have already faded into obscurity. Even those whose names survive are often reduced to a paragraph in a book. Time is relentless. It does not negotiate. One day your name will be spoken for the last time. Your photograph will be seen for the last time. Your story will be told for the last time. Then silence will continue without you, as it continued before you arrived. Anxiety depends on exaggeration. It convinces you that every mistake is permanent. Every failure is catastrophic. Every judgment is eternal. Reality tells a different story. Most things that seem overwhelming today will eventually become irrelevant. a rejection, a humiliation, a missed opportunity, a wrong decision. Time consumes them all. 100 years from now, almost every problem currently occupying your mind will be gone. 1,000 years from now, nobody will remember them. 1,000,000 years from now, humanity itself may be gone. This realization can feel unsettling. It can also feel liberating. The universe is not keeping score. The pressure is largely self-created. You were never asked to be perfect, only to exist, and even that is temporary. Despite everything, your experience is real. Pain hurts, loss hurts, loneliness hurts, love matters, beauty matters, music matters. A sunset can still stop a racing mind. A single conversation can alter the course of a life. This creates a strange paradox. Objectively, we appear insignificant. Subjectively, everything feels profound. The universe offers no visible instruction manual, no obvious purpose, no universal explanation. Yet consciousness keeps searching. Perhaps meaning is not something discovered. Perhaps it is something created. Or perhaps meaning itself is another mystery. Another question hiding inside a larger question. Nobody knows, and that uncertainty may be closer to truth than certainty ever was. Human beings have always sensed something beyond explanation. Some call it God, some call it the absolute, some call it the void, some call it the unknown. Different names, the same mystery. Mystics throughout history repeatedly arrived at a similar conclusion. The deeper they looked, the less they knew. The closer they moved toward truth, the more language failed. Silence became sacred. Presence became sacred. Awareness became sacred. Perhaps the greatest mystery is not what happens after death. Perhaps it is the fact that anything exists at all. Why is there something instead of nothing? No one knows. Every answer eventually reaches a wall. Beyond that wall lies mystery, and mystery remains undefeated. Consider the odds: billions of years of cosmic history, countless evolutionary events, an unimaginable chain of accidents, mutations, extinctions, and survivals. Remove a single link from that chain, and you never exist. Yet here you are, breathing, thinking, observing, experiencing reality from a perspective that has never existed before and will never exist again. That alone is astonishing, not because it proves some grand cosmic purpose, because existence itself is astonishing. The fact that the universe produced conscious beings capable of contemplating existence is extraordinary enough. You are witnessing something nobody fully understands, reality itself, and you are doing so from the inside. Everything changes. Everything. Relationships change. Bodies change. Beliefs change. Dreams change. Entire identities dissolve and reform. Many people suffer because they demand permanence from a reality built upon change. They try to hold water in closed fists. The harder they grip, the faster it escapes. Impermanence is often treated as a tragedy. Maybe it is also a form of freedom. Nothing lasts forever. This includes pain. This includes grief. This includes fear. This includes the darkest periods of your life. Everything passes, not because reality is kind, because movement appears to be woven into the structure of existence itself. The river never stops flowing, neither does time. One day, your journey ends. The noise fades. The plans disappear. The ambitions dissolve. The unfinished conversations remain unfinished. The future vanishes, and you return to the same mystery from which you emerged. Nobody knows what comes next. Perhaps something. Perhaps nothing. Perhaps questions like these exist beyond the limits of human understanding. For all our knowledge, we remain surrounded by unknowns. Civilization has illuminated small corners of reality. The darkness beyond them remains immense. We are still explorers, still searching, still guessing. still standing before a door that refuses to fully open. 100 years from now, almost everything you see today will be gone. Most buildings will be different. Most technologies will be obsolete. Many nations will have changed. Many ideas people fiercely defend today will be forgotten. The headlines will be forgotten. The arguments will be forgotten. The trends will be forgotten. The people considered important today will largely disappear from public memory. And the world will continue, as it always has. Before you were born, billions of people walked this earth carrying hopes, fears, ambitions, and regrets as intense as your own. Most are now dust, most are forgotten. Time erased them with the same quiet patience it applies to everything else. One day, it will erase us too. This is not cruelty. Cruelty requires intention. Time is simply doing what time has always done. Moving forward. Indifferent. Unstoppable. And strangely, there is peace in that. Because once you understand that nothing remains forever, you stop demanding eternity from temporary things. You stop expecting permanence from people. You stop expecting certainty from life. You stop expecting control over forces that have never been controllable. The burden becomes lighter. The fear loses some of its authority. The illusion begins to crack. You realize that life was never a problem to solve. It was an experience to witness. A brief opening between two unknowns. A small flame surrounded by infinite darkness. A momentary awareness looking out across a universe that does not explain itself. And then, one day, the flame goes out. The stars continue burning. The earth continues turning. The silence continues expanding. And the mystery remains, as it always has, as it always may. Nothing of this will be here in 100 years. Not your worries, not your victories, not your failures, not even these words. Only the unknown, waiting patiently beyond everything we call life. If this video gave you something to think about, then it has already served its purpose. And if you've been following this journey for a while, watching these videos, reflecting on these ideas, and returning to these conversations about existence, consciousness, and the unknown, thank you. Simply being here helps more than you might realize. But if you'd like to support the channel further, consider becoming a member. Members get access to more than 100 exclusive videos, including deeper philosophical explorations, extended reflections, and content not available to the public. You can also support the channel through super thanks. Every contribution helps keep these videos alive and allows more time to create the kind of content that doesn't chase trends, but questions reality itself. Of course, if becoming a member isn't possible, that's completely okay. Watching, liking, and sharing these videos already makes a real difference. Either way, thank you for being part of this small community of people, willing to look into the abyss and ask difficult questions. Until next time.